Okay, so we are going to talk about a new strategy for defense called zone defense. So, what happens is people are going to be defending different areas of the field or zones. So, what this might look like is there's typically a group of people called a cup, 3 or 4 people, and they will form a little blockade, a wall around a thrower. Then you will have people who are guarding the rails or the lines of the field. They'll call rails typically. You'll have a person in the deep space waiting for anything to be thrown deep, and then you'll usually have someone maybe poaching here in the middle, waiting for anything to go through the middle of the cup. So that's kind of what defense people will set up on us. And how we play this is that another team will set a zone defense, and then we have to respond by setting a zone offense. So for us, this might look like us having 4 people, handlers back. So we'll typically have one handler with the frisbee, we'll have a dump behind her, and then we will have 2 handlers outside here for them to work around. And I realize I'm going to change what these X's are because it's confusing who's offense and on defense. So we'll have O for offense, we'll have a handler, a dump, and 2 handlers on the side. And this is the play is moving in this direction. Then you will also have 3 people playing the backfield. So we'll have we'll have 2 mid-range poppers, and we'll have 1 popper in the middle who's slightly back. And that's how we'll work through our zone defense. Or this is how we'll play against the zone defense. What we're trying to do here is swing the frisbee from side to side. We can do that by dumping and swinging. We also want to look for opportunities to throw through the cup to our poppers, and our poppers continue to our additional deep player. The way that we play our zone defense is we will have the handlers work in this space covered by the cup. They will move forward, they will swing it side to side, but we do not have our poppers crash underneath here. They do not break the cup. They will come up to the edge and then they'll come back out. So that's what the handlers are doing. The poppers, as I said, are looking for opportunities to catch it through the cup, or if it dumps and swings, they're looking to make a quick cut to get this pass here. Same thing on the other side. What's most effective here is for these handlers to dump and swing as much as possible. So that way these 3 girls have to keep running and readjusting. They get tired. As they get tired, these holes between them start to grow, and these opportunities to pass it through or to easily swing it to one another increase. You really want to tire the cup out by swinging, and that creates opportunities downfield. We also want to be mindful to recognize that there is a deep defender here. So sometimes we might throw it really far out to space, and that can get deep pretty easily. So we want to be mindful, and usually it is a longer point with lots of short passes, and that's how we work our way towards the end zone and score. As you work down the field, eventually the team will decide that they no longer want to play zone, and they will play person defense instead. So as it's working upfield, they might say whatever their call is, and in that situation, once they decide to go play person defense, we will just form a stack and play regular offense. And I think that's it for now.